My fool errands. For so long, that false but pervasive urgency molded my perception of how it is and what it should be. I always awaited some trite event which quickly faded off into my incomplete and jumbled blur. At times I thought I was stepping back sagely, but really that was just one more too hurried task. I strained so longer under that pointless stress that I felt empty when I was actually cast off for good. Thought I saved time religiously, but although I never spent a bit of it, my account is empty now. Drove thousands of angry and wasted miles between demeaning jobs and dysfunctional homes. Found novel ways to make foolish noise when I should have known to keep to a good silence. Exhausted by the vapid overstimulation, I convinced myself I had grabbed for all the gusto. My fool errands led me on time and again, growing older without noticing, almost till the end. I thought I traveled widely, but I viewed everything with the same unquestionable beliefs. My lot was insipid variation upon pointless tasks prodded by the greedy, the shallow, and the insecure. Overheated by implanted artificial needs, I nosed blindly toward this infinite shared abyss. Their droppings stained me from above as we raced on the same treadmill towards canned rewards. Any brief satisfaction was rapidly eroded by the overhyped flood of the new and the improved. Often in the frenzy, I caught short, sideways glances at details I vowed I must later consider. Sometimes I awoke from odd, confusing dreams and felt thankful to be rapidly reabsorbed. Briefly disconcerted by my elder's passing, I was quickly reassured that our lives must go on. I stumbled on after that hazy, happy ever after, always radiating just beyond my event horizon. I never realized how the endless, greedy distractions merely kept me quiet and uncomplaining. Expensively empty vacations and merchants' holidays kept me pedaling furiously in place. I lay in the night, vainly craving the hollow diversions they had convinced me were so important. Too willingly did I suffer chronic fools in a synthetic hope of achieving their venal illusions. Slowly I realized I must race ever faster toward goals I clearly had never really specified. But for right now, I always had this to get over with and that to get out of the way. Dutifully, I carted the kids between enriching activities they quickly and indifferently forgot. I envisioned a contemplated future, but sadly, my body wore out and my mind grew confused. Sociopaths set me to useless tasks, seeking only to lend some meaning to their own wasted cycles. Kept in the dark, led by the greedy, I slapped up their just for now with my own quick and dirty. I repeated their vile catechism of eternal vigilance, always preparing for the next savage conflict. Brought back tiny, inscrutable nuggets of extra-media clarity from times of sickness or injury. Forced myself to attend to their ever-changing office plumage and corporate sloganeering. Pretended my noisy, gas-powered recreation provided a fulfilling and reinvigorating relaxation. Gorged myself into obesity and illness, mistaking nervous, gnawing emptiness for real hunger. Left the awful, incomprehensible future to the fuzzy heaven I financed through his sales reps. In the end, tried in vain just to stay in the rat race that I thought all along I was striving to escape. Struck finally into a deaf silence by the blind truth of an everlastingly colorless and empty void.